Oh, hey, have you seen Harry? He was just here. I don't know where he went. He was going to join us today for the drawing lesson. If you see him, let me know. I'm gonna go look one more time. Anything here? No? That way? That way? I don't know. I don't know where he went. Well, we're going to start our lesson. Hello, everybody. Good to see you again. Did you do your homework? Did you finish your full sheet? Did you get all your circles and lines done? Because we're going to add some more this week. So I hope you did. I hope you practiced. Practice is so important. Last week was so fun. I had a lot of people send me their photos and images. I'll put some of them up here so you can see them. But everyone had a really good time. And I think the lines and the circles were a hit. So today we're going to try to do some more circles, some more lines, and we're going to add another shape as well. We're going to get a little more complex, and then we will have some fun, and hopefully Harry will show up. If you see him, if he's poking around, let me know, okay? All right, so first we're going to do some circles and some lines again. So starting from the top, circles. This is just to get comfortable. This is just practice. You don't need anything special, you just need a pencil. I did add one tool this week, pencil and a pencil sharpener. So if it gets dull, you can sharpen your pencil. You're always working with a sharp point. You can also change the size. You want to do bigger circles. Do even bigger. You start using your whole hand and your whole arm to make the motion. If you're just practicing, sometimes going in a circle a couple times helps you to make it even better. Last week we just did a simple circle. Now we're going to start making it a little bit more complex. And the more you can go in a circular motion, it trains your hand and your arm to move. So that way, when you're done, you can make a really nice, perfect circle. Right? Maybe we're going to make this a face, because last week we did a face, so maybe we're going to make a little face here with our circles. What do you think? All right. Looks like this is his belly button. All right, maybe he's got a little hair too. Cute. All right, now we're going to do our lines. Practice your lines. Last time we did a few short lines. We're going to make them a little bit longer. It's a little bit harder. And then we're going to go up and down too. So different motion for your arm to have to learn. Looks like a guitar. Do some diagonal lines. I'm going to fill the page with lines. Right? Okay, now we're going to add a new shape. We're going to do a square. So you can draw all four sides. You can do it as one motion. You can do it as 4 lines. Practice, practice, practice. Do them quick. You can do them slow. Let's practice your shapes. Where else are we going to draw one? Let's see. Let's wear a little shirt. All right. Homework assignment again. Finish the whole sheet. One whole piece of paper. Cover it up. Circles, lines, and squares. Okay. And then maybe we should call Harry, because I don't think he's coming. All right, how do we call Harry? We got to write his name. Let's write his name. I'm going to put it here in this section of the paper. All right. Where is he? He's not here. Maybe he's under the table. I'm going to look under the table. Harry! Harry! Where are you? Oh, there he is! Ah, he's here. Ah, he's here. Hi, Harry. How are you? Say hi to everybody, Harry. Harry's here. He's so excited to draw again today. You excited today? Oh, good. We missed you. Where were you? You were over there? We couldn't find you. We were looking everywhere, but we couldn't find you. Oh, you've been a funny guy? Harry's a funny, wild guy, huh, Harry? All right, Harry, what are we going to draw today? What? Oh, you think that'd be fun? That would be good because we just practiced squares. Okay, all right, yeah, I'll tell him. All right, Harry wants to draw a boat. So, could be kind of hard. Kind of hard, maybe. All right. Yeah, we'll take him through step by step. Okay, great, awesome. You want to start? No, you just want to watch? Okay, all right. He's going to watch, and then we're going to start drawing a boat. All right, you ready? All right. So we'll see you in a little bit. You come back soon. Okay, are you going to hide again? You're not? You sure? Okay, all right. Say goodbye to everybody. We'll see you in a little bit. All right. Okay, bye, Harry. All right. So glad he came back. I'm so glad we found him. He can come back and learn how to draw a boat with us. So to practice drawing boats, we're not going to dive into the final drawing just yet. We're going to do a simple boat to start, and then we'll make it a little more complex as we go, okay? So a boat is basically a square that has been flattened, okay? So you're basically going to do the same square you did before, 4 lines, but the points are going to get squished, okay? So you take the square and you're going to turn the square on its side, and then we'll just practice that for a few minutes. So you get really comfortable making it a square. And you can make it a little bit longer. A little bit longer of a square. Longer of a square. Now it's a rectangle. It's not a square. What's the difference between a rectangle and a square? The sides don't match. They're not all equidistant. So now we're going to make it long again. And we're almost going to get to the shape of this boat. So now we're going to do it. We're going to slide the sheet down. And here we go. All right. See how that changed? See how it went from a square to a long rectangle, but the points were squished down? I'm going to show you another trick on how to do it, okay? We're going to start by doing a line over here at an angle and a line over here at the same angle. And then we're just going to connect the top and the bottom. Okay. Another way to do it is to take a rectangle that you have, turn it a little bit, trace a line, use that same angle, see the angle is the same, trace it over here, and then you can connect the two with a line. So you could use another pencil, you could use a ruler. You can just freehand it. The line is at an angle. You go across. Okay? So I'm going to show you how this can turn into something really fun, really fast. So you get where we're going with this. It may look complex, but it will be really simple and easy. If you take the sides and drop lines down, and drop a line down, as if it's like rain dropping straight down, boom, 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 all the same length. Then you connect those, you have a square or a rectangle, a three-dimensional shape, which if the sun was here, this part would be shaded, this a little bit lighter, and you can see how now it becomes a three-dimensional box. This sun would also cast a shadow this way, so it feels like it's sitting on the table. Okay? That's where we're going with this drawing. So to practice again, one more time. Angled line, connect the top dots and the bottom dots. You want to drop a straight line down, you can, and you can make a 3D box. Because inside this box, when we open up the box and we look inside, what are we going to have inside this box? It's going to be a boat inside here. It's like they mailed a box to us. And inside was the boat. See that? We got a little boat inside our box. Maybe there's actually a seat right here at the top. All right. So let's practice a little bit more, because I think we need to spend a little bit more time on this. So we're going to do a line at an angle, a line at an angle, connect the two. And you see, it doesn't have to be perfect. Mine is not always perfect. It all depends on the perspective of where you're looking, and that's okay for it to change. One more time. Line, line, box, box. Practice making it a box. Drop the lines down, connect them again. So the important thing to remember, if you want to get really good at this, is this line matches this line, the same angle. It's like a clock, right? Turns a certain number of degrees. So if you have a clock, and one hand is up and the other hand is here, this is the angle we're looking for. And so in drawing, oftentimes you'll use your pencil and hold it up, and then you'll turn it at an angle and then put that down on the page, and that becomes your angle that you're going to use. So you can put it down, turn it at an angle, and then that's where that line's going to go. All right, let's turn this over. All right, so we put the pencil down, turn it at an angle, and that's where the line goes, right? Put it down, turn it at an angle, that's where the line's going to go. All right, do you think we're ready? Should we have Harry come back and see if he can do this drawing? All right, let's see if I can go find Harry. Give me one more second. Thank you. Ooh. He was here. You turned my page around. He is being a little monster. All right. I don't know where Harry is. Did you see him? You did? You did see him? Where did he go? All right. Well, we have to finish this drawing, so maybe he'll come back in a little bit. We're going to start drawing again. If you see him again, let me know. I don't know where he went. All right, so where were we? What were we doing? Oh yeah, a boat, right, that's right. All right. Why are we doing a boat? Oh, because the Bible says in Mark 6:47, I'll just read this really quickly. At that time, when it was late, the ship was in the midst of the sea, and Jesus alone on the land. And seeing his disciples straining at the oars, for the wind was against them, about the fourth watch of the night, he came to them walking upon the sea. So we're going to draw a little boat, and maybe we'll draw Jesus in the background too, if you're ready for that. Okay, so we're going to use this same piece of paper. I already drew my 2 lines for where the boat's going to be. And it's going to get a little more complex, but follow along with me. I think you'll do fine. This is going to be the back of the boat. We're going to have a point right here, a point right here. The front of the boat comes to a point, so it's in the middle. But just so you can see, you draw a line straight across. There's a line here, line straight across. There's a dot here. So the middle of these 2 points is about here. That's where the point of the boat's going to be. So we're going to connect a line from here to here. And it's going to curve around and go straight. Same with this one. Curve around and go straight. Okay? Then we're going to drop those lines down straight to make it 3-dimensional again. So it drops it straight, drop it straight, drop it straight. These are all about the same length. So it all depends on how deep you want your boat to be. Okay? Okay, now we're going to connect the bottom here and here like this. And then we're going to connect the front with the same curved line that's here. We're going to connect it here. See that? So now we have the shape of the boat on the outside. Because it's a 3-dimensional object, we need to draw the bottom of the boat. So what we're going to do is we're going to say from this point, which is the bottom of the inside, to here, we're going to follow this line inside here. See that? And then we're just going to erase little bits. So erase this line here. I'm going to erase this line and this one. All right. So now, because this is the bottom of the boat, unless you have amazing supervision, you can't see the inside here. So we need to erase these as well. So we're going to erase it here and erase it here. Okay. Now because this part of the boat is closer to us, I'm going to make it a little bit darker. And that value there makes it feel like it's coming closer to us. Well, this is lighter and it fades away. So this is the shape of the boat. We're totally done. No. We're going to add some more details, but it looks really good, yeah? Make sure that you send me your video. Ask your parents to send it and upload it so I can look at it and see it and I can share it next week. Okay, now we're going to add a horizon line. Oh, what's a horizon line? Do you know what a horizon line is? Horizon line is the line where the land meets the sky, right? Or if you're looking out at the ocean, it's the line where the ocean meets the sky. It's a straight line. And we're going to have our ocean line be somewhere right around here. Now, do we want this boat to be in the water or on the land? Probably in the water, right? So making water can be as simple as doing this. It could be more complex, but it gives the idea that it's in water. But because it's in the water, it needs to be submerged. It needs to be below the water a little bit. So we're going to draw some water lines above it like this. And maybe the water is kind of crashing in. And then we can erase the bottom line that's underneath the water's edge. All right, now we need a place for the sailors to sit. So we're going to add a little bench right across here. So for this line here, I'm not going to have it touch the top because it's going to be below the wood. And now the same thing applies because this is three-dimensional. We're going to drop a line straight down and then do the same exact line that we did here, right here. So now you can see it's a little bit lower and it's sitting in there, and we can remove this line right there. All right, we should have an oar sitting in here, yeah? Maybe it's just resting like this. So an oar is what you use to power the boat when you row the boat. So there's a big paddle and then a stick. And we're just going to have it sitting here. And normally there's two, so maybe we'll draw two. You want to draw two? Let's draw two. This one's actually going to be deeper in, so you're not going to see it because it's behind this wall. So I'm going to come up over here. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make this look like it's made of wood. So we need to make it a little bit thicker. So we're going to add a line just a few hairs away from the other side. And same on this side too. You're just making it a little bit thicker so it feels like it's a piece of wood and not a drawing. And notice I'm not coloring here behind the oars because they're in front of it, right? All right. And now just to add some texture, we're going to add some wood panels. This is really simple and easy. We're not going to be extremely detailed. We're just going to give the sense that it's similar to how we did with the water, a sense that it's wood. So what you're going to do is you're going to draw lines in this same angle. So you're going to get your arm to follow this angle, and then you're going to move down and draw another, and then another, and then a little bit of another. Same thing on this side. This same curve. Just going to curve it down around. It just has a sense that it's made of wood panels. Same with here. And here I'm going to use remember how last week we talked about using the arch of your hand and your arm? We're going to do that same thing. And we want it to be the same arch every time. We're just going to shift our hand down and arch. So we're going to start here, arch, down, arch, down, arch. Okay, so we're going to start here. We're just going to do this one to practice. We're going to move down to another, and one more. So you can see now how that feels like it's wood beams of a boat. We can also make it feel a little bit more realistic by adding some vertical lines. Same dimension as here, right? Straight down, as if it's rain coming down, right? Rain's falling down, straight onto the boat. It's a stormy, windy day. These lines are going to come straight down here, straight down, straight down, straight down, straight down. Same on this side, straight down. Same line, same angle. Raindrops going straight down, raindrops straight down. And I'm just staggering them so they're not all exactly the same line. So it looks like pieces of wood that are stacked with different endpoints. So rain coming down, rain coming down. Line here, just a little bit, just enough to make it feel like it has some real dimension to it. So the disciples were really scared because they saw a figure coming towards them, walking on the water. People don't walk on water, so you can imagine how scared they were. And Jesus came and got into the boat, and the storm went away, and he said, "Do not be afraid." And so I know there's many times where I've been afraid and scared of things that were happening around me, or maybe at nighttime in the dark, the light goes out and it gets really scary, but Jesus says, don't be afraid. And so that's true for whether we see him walking on water, or an angel appears to us, or we're in our beds at nighttime, or we're walking home from school alone. We don't have to be afraid because he's our Lord and our shepherd, and he's going to take care of us. So there's times I've been afraid and times I've been scared, but I just have to think about Jesus and pray and ask him to help me and take the fear away. And then the oars are going to cast a shadow. As the sun comes here, it's going to cast a shadow onto the bottom of the boat. We're going to use the same shape as the oar, and that becomes a dark shadow underneath it. This one you won't see very much of, but a little bit. And then this line will have a shadow too. It's small, so it's going to fade out. But you will see the shadow across the seat. So we're going to darken here behind it. And then we're going to see that shadow cast a little bit this way. Just enough to make it feel like it's sitting above. Okay, do you see it? Is it working? You have any questions? Doing okay? All right. So this finishes the boat. Now we're going to go into something a little bit more advanced. You can follow along if you want, or you can switch back and start practicing your circles, lines, and see if maybe you can make a funny shape out of some of the circles. Send those pictures to me. I'd love to see what you guys create. But for those that are more advanced, we're going to add a ghost of Jesus in the background in the rain, okay? So remember back to last week, we had an oval shape for the head, and the neck will be another oval, and then his body will be a larger oval. His hands are going to be out like this, so we're just going to draw an oval here, and an oval here, and then his legs will drop down here. So normally you would draw an oval for each leg, but he's going to be wearing a cloak, so we don't have to be worried too much about it. We just have to have a sense of where his body is. And then his hands will be here exposed. So we're going to draw 2 circles for hands. Okay. This is a ghost. The disciples couldn't really tell who it was. They were really scared. And so we don't have to get too much into the details. It's a stormy, windy day on the boat. And so we're just going to give a sense of some sort of being pulling out. So now we're going to do like we did last week. We're going to add a cloak around the head. Maybe it comes down his forehead right around here. Maybe it folds in. There's some more folds in the background. And then Jesus always has a goatee, so we'll add his goatee in, which is just a beard around his chin and under his nose. And then his mouth is here. And then the bottom of his bottom lip right there. All right. And his nose will be here. And then we'll drop in 2 circles for his eyes. So remember the eyes, you drop a line straight down and drop a line across, and that's where the eyes go. We don't have to be too worried because we're not going to do a lot of detail. We'll give him eyebrows and some hair here. And then these are lines for his cheek, and then some hair here. And then we'll just color this in. Another line on the hood of the cloak. And since the sun's back here, we're just going to put this all in shadow here. We'll add a little shadow to this side of the face and this side of the nose. All right, now the cloak is going to come out. Crease here at the elbow, out to the hand, and drop down. Maybe it's a really long cloak. It'll be really dramatic. And leave it back around. And then you go back up to the elbow and up to the body. Here in the torso, I'm going to follow down to the hips and out to the legs and just drop it out. Same on the other side. And then let it drop out. And then let's say he has a sash coming across. So the sash is going to start here, wrap around, and come up. Add some thickness to it, add some more rolls to it. And then again, the sun is here, so we're going to put a shadow here. But because sun actually wraps around a circular object, we'll leave a little bit of a light here. So the shadow, this is the edge, the shadow will start right here. And we'll pull it around like this. And then dark under here. And then we'll put a shadow underneath his hood and under his chin. And it's all going to kind of blend together because, again, this is a stormy day. So the apostles are very, very scared. I'm going to add shadow in here. Let's do this side over here now. So this side is going to have a lot more sun on it. There's not going to be as much in the dark on this side, but as it drops around, everything in here is going to be in the dark. And then same thing on this side. This will all be in the shadow. Leave a hint of light along the border here as the sun wraps around. And then we'll add some shadow underneath here behind the boat, and it'll just fade down into the ocean. And then it is Jesus, so he will get a halo around his head. Last week I got to see one of your drawings, and someone added color to their drawing of Saint Scholastica, and they made the halo yellow. It was really great. It really made it pop off the page. So feel free to color this as much as you want. Now we're going to do the hands here. His hands are open. So we're going to draw the fatty part of the palm, which is right here. And then off of that comes your thumb. So we'll just do the thumb out like that. Same on this side, fatty part here, out to the thumb. The truck. All right. So we do the fatty part of the thumb, and then it comes out to the thumb at the end. And then for the rest of the hand, we're going to simplify it a lot. Hands are complex, as we talked about last week. So we're just going to do a silhouette of the hand with 4 little bumps. So the hand's going to come out, 1 bump, a bigger bump, a little bump, and the last bump. Same on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back around. And then we're going to draw this crease right here. It comes around. It's part of that circle that we drew before, right there. And then the sun's here. Shadow's going to be behind the hand, so we're just going to shadow the hand a little bit, and it'll make it feel like it's an actual hand. All right, if you want to take this to the next level, you want to go even more advanced, we're not going to do it today, but you can get a pen, and I'll just show you. You can start to outline your drawing using the pen. So if we start with the hood, you can outline it. And you can see how that really starts to make the picture come alive. So I encourage you to do that and send me your picture. I'd love to see it. But you can see how that really starts to make it have a lot more depth. We're not going to do it today. A little more advanced technique, so we'll do that next time. But go ahead and grab a pen and start to add that to your drawing. All right, well, we can't go unless we say goodbye to Harry. I need you guys to do me a favor. Have your parents type in the comments below, Harry. If we can get enough comments down below, maybe Harry will come. So start typing down below, Harry, 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 and we'll see if we can get him to come back and see us. Because it's too quiet here. He's not here. He's got to see the picture. He wanted to do the boat. Where is he? Are you typing? Are you putting the comments in down below? You typing Harry? Harry. Where's Harry? Where's Harry? Oh, I hear something. Oh, he's coming. Oh, there he is. Harry's here. Yeah, everybody, Harry's here. Oh, we've been looking for you all day. You've been busy, huh? Yeah. You have a lot of homework? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, that was good of you to do your homework. Yeah, I'm proud of you. Oh, good. And everyone's happy to see you. Say hi, everybody. Harry's here. All right. Do you want to see what we did? Okay, great. Look. What do you think? Oh, you like it, huh? Yeah, it's good, huh? You're really good. Yeah. Oh, and you want to see everyone else's pictures too? Yeah? Oh, okay. All right. So, mom and dads, take a picture, put it in the comments below, or upload it to Instagram, hashtag Draw with Drew, so we can see it, right? You want to see it? Yeah? Take a photo, send it over to us so we can see your drawings. Harry wants to see it. All right, everybody, it's time to go. I know, it's a sad time, but the day is done and the drawing's over. So we need to say goodbye. But keep practicing, drawing every day. Add in the square, fill in the whole picture, send it to me. I'd love to see it. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next week. All right, bye, everybody. Wow. Wow. Ah. All right, everybody, thank you so much for sending in your photos. We're going to display them here for you digitally so you can see. Thanks, everybody, for sending in your pictures. Great job. They looked really, really good. You think so? Harry, they were good, yeah? Yeah, the kids did such a good job. Really good, huh? Thanks for watching today, everybody. You all did a good job. Make sure you put some comments down below. If there's other pictures that you want to see, put it down below. We can draw anything we want. You just let me know, and I can teach you how to draw it. Make sure you also give a thumbs up, subscribe if you like the video.